From Daikin Park in Houston, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's Italy taking on Mexico. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And our pitcher tonight, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go? Here's the third baseman, number 16.
Number 16.
And that one is lifted in the air. Under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And now it's Gavin Lux. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
That misses the zone, and the count 2-1. Fought off foul. Two now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here at Daikin Park. And today's starting pitcher, Brayan Bello. What's the scouting report on him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
And the batter will be the shortstop, number 26. Packed house here at Daikin Park. That one the other way. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter. And that is out of play. Man at second. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Just missed.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
And there's the ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got it. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Throw to second, save. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And the right-hander deals. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Lyle pulls it down. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth. Right
Okay, let's check out the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Here's Max Muncy. Fastball for a strike at 95. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Muncy hits a high fly ball, right field, could be extra bases. Throws to second. He's in safely at second as they score a pair on the play.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
So runner at second, 2 down. Oka getting ready to hit. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Benson. And that ends the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. We're in the second game of this division series. And now here is Mickey Moniak. Yamamoto back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Got it. Bangs against the wall but holds on. That was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle for the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Stepping in, number 0. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength, an ultra-fast arm, and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Outside low, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
That's down and in.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
2-2 now.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Lars
Nootbaar.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And a count 1-2. Just missed.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting ninth, second baseman, number 5.
Here's the second baseman, Shu Mathis. Center field. Benson under it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, number 26.
Now it's the shortstop. First time up, he led off the bottom of the first with a double and then scored. Check swing. He went 0-1.
0-1.
Rutschman off of first with 2 away. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, 2 in scored position here in game 2 of the NLDS. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is the third out of the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, number 54.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one back there onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls many soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw many javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Suzuki hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Edmundo Sosa. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Ball one, no strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases.
That ends the frame. Bottom of the inning, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
First pitch just misses. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, right field.
So next, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. Suzuki, a former All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Japan. Laser could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Once he digs in, doubled his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. One out, and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Next one misses, and the count 1-2. And that just misses. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it hits the top of the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Kazuo Oka will hit next. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that clips the inside corner. On the ground. And that chance handled. And they got him.
Now batting, center fielder, Lars.
So 2 down now,
Nootbaar.
and here is Lars Nootbaar. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground to short. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 3-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show. On to the fourth.
Leading off,
Now,
third
number
baseman,
16.
Number 16.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Good job to fight that one off. Good eye in that spot.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Bases empty, 1 away here in game 2 of the NLDS. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
1 down, base is empty. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count's full. One out, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Ivan Herrera now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one sliced foul.
We got a full count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Suzuki on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. Foul ball.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
On the ground to the left, Sosa whips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Shu Mathis getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike. 0-1. On the ground to first, Ibarra steps on first for the out.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Number 26.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop. And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one in the dirt. Full count now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off,
a pitcher's
right
duel
fielder,
so far.
Mickey
Here's how the
Moniak.
starters are performed up to this point. Yamamoto back to work. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
No strike.
And there's a ball.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Now it's the DH. Struck out swinging his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Nobody out. Runner at first. And strike 2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Stays alive. Moniak gets his lead at first with nobody out. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So digging in, Will Benson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Runner on the move. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
You can have all the speed in the world, but if you don't have a good lead and a good jump, sometimes it's best to just shut it down. You can't just think that you're going to outrun the baseball. Really good job. Pitcher getting the ball to the catcher. Nice throw down to second base. Probably would have been better served shutting it down after that bad jump.
Two outs. And that one fouled off.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Too low, and it's ball 3. Goes down looking. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, number 9. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Phillips up and throwing for Terry Francona. Staumont also throwing.
Ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Ohtani.
Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. That's too low. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's a little bit low.
2 balls, no strikes.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Two outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Just off the inside edge. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
That's down and in. Just missed.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Three-two now. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the catch, inning over. We're in the second game of this division series. And here's the first baseman, number 54. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
There's a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, second base.
So up next, Matt McLain. Flied to right his first time. That one hammered center field. Back there. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Sosa batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Sosa measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he was born in Panama. Swings through that one for strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good eye right there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ground ball right side, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog.
Now
A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman, Yamamoto, keeping an eye on him. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. With the tying run at the plate, here in Game 2 of the NLDS. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and it ties it up. It's 3-3.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now, here is Gavin Lux. Swing and a pop-up. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fly ball to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Now pitching.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tyler Phillips. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Inside ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 3-0. There's the strike. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Kazuo Oka. That just misses, and it's 1-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Robert Stevenson up and throwing for Terry Francona. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. And fouled off. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar will hit next. Has grounded out a couple of times.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
On the ground to third. The turn by McLean at second. And that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Fastball for a strike at 95. Activity in the bullpen. Brock Stewart preparing to come on if needed. Matsui also getting ready. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swings and misses, struck him out. The DH was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one well upstairs, and it's 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. All tied up here in the late stages of game 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Benson, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's outside. Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. This ball's chopped to the ground. Mathis. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Just missed. Outside low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So digging in, Shu Mathis. Inside, and that's ball 1. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. High in the air, out to right. Moniak makes the grab, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 26.
Now it's the shortstop. And that one fouled off. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses. And the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now
here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler Phillips won't go any further tonight, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching,
Reed Detmers on the pitch out of the pen here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the left fielder. 0 for 3 in this one. This to third, Lyle. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Brock Stewart.
Now pitching, Brock Stewart.
And now the first
Leading
baseman.
things off, first baseman, number 54.
On the inside corner for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Roki Sasaki looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike two. Swing at a ground ball. And that's just foul. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got it! 1 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Matt McClain digs in now. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses. One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the sweeper is off the plate. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's imperative runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Nope,
First pitch, and he just misses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And now it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. And they jump out front. It's 4-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the third baseman. He's already homered here in this one.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in game 2 of the NLDS. This one popped up. Under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here in Houston, now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 3. Curveball drops in for a strike. So the tying run at second. Inside, just missed.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
That one missed. And it remains 2-2. This to third. Throws across the diamond. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single.
So he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lux under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 25.
And here's the first baseman, Kazuo Oka. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. That misses. 1-0.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Man on second, 2 down. Late swing, fouled off. And that is out of play.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Oh, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting them with a pitch. And now the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one clips the corner.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that's in there for a strike with slider that finds the mark.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound,
Now
Matsui.
pitching.
Just trying to keep this one
Number
close
15.
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run
Leading things
game,
off,
and
left
now
fielder,
it's going to be
Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 78 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Tyler warming up as well. To third. Muncy sends it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Here's the catcher to hit, Ivan Herrera. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And that one is downstairs. And now 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
On the outside corner, 2-2 now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutschman collects, fires to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Two down, base is empty. Mickey Moniak now at the plate. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next offering is fouled back. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And the next pitch is way outside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missing inside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Italy out front 4-3.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Scott Barlow.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
No outs. Runner at first. And here is Shu Mathis. Close one, doesn't get the call.
1-0.
And that is ball 1. One-run game, bottom 9. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
To the right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
First and second, no outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate. To first, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now a chance for number 9. Trying to deliver as the hero. First pitch just misses. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Two outs. And the 1-0 misses low. Out there to center. And it drops in.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. That's in there. That's strike 1. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count 1-2. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. Gone! Ball game! He'll take a jog around the bases. And they walk it off in game 2.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.